Whatever he hits, he destroys.
Reboot franchise. 10 years later. Terminator technically never stopped, but it's kind of been dead for like 20 years. Today, let's talk about one of the reboot franchise that worked really well and how they turned like a cartoon killing punching machine into an actual character. Welcome back to Villain Review, and today I'll be looking at Ivan Drago from the Rocky franchise. How good of a villain is he? Scale 1 to 10? Let's find out.
Hi.
A man chooses.
My victim. Okay. Let's talk.
What do you get when you add frosty tips, steroids, and super strength? You get Ivan Drago, that's who. A boxing champion from Russia sent to America to prove, hey, Russians are the best fighters, not those pesky Americans, because that's a debate, apparently. He's this miracle of boxing science, and honestly, a little boring. I'm gonna say it, okay? Is he intimidating? Yes, in fact, I'd say that's the best part of the character, kind of the atmosphere around him. Dolph Lundgren is great, the dude shredded. Ivan Drago is just, he's this massive character. He never really speaks, and I have to shout out Dolph Lundgren's performance first of all, because he never really talks. It's all just facial expression based. His wife speaking for him adds, sure, to the intimidation, but at the end of the day, he kind of just feels like the next Rocky villain. When you have these franchises of people fighting, every villain just has to up all the other ones because you kind of have to because of tension. Like, imagine how boring it would be if when Rocky's getting ready to fight, they go, oh, this Ivan Drago, he's tough, he's a bad mamma jamma, but he's no Clubber Lang. That guy was way better. No tension, because we know Rocky can beat Clubber Lang, hence he can beat Ivan Drago. Boring movie, boring character, boring life. But the downside of this is you kind of just have to make him like cartoonish to where it's like, he's breaking all the punching meters. He broke the world record. He's literally like a cartoon. He's animated. He's got super strength, like straight up.
You make it sound like he's indestructible.
Yes, he is.
Now, I will give Rocky IV credit because Ivan Drago actually does kill Apollo, and that is something that, first of all, makes him way more intimidating because he kills an actual main character in this franchise. Marvel would never. Just saying. I saw Ant-Man. Marvel would never. Kill Scott. Kill Hank Pym. Kill somebody, please. Just kill one of the ants, please. Just kill somebody.
If he dies, he dies.
Apollo has beat Rocky. Ivan Drago has beat Apollo. Again, hence, we know Drago can beat Rocky. And first of all, not only does he beat Apollo, dude just destroys him, obliterates him. This scene is a legit hard watch just because of how visceral and just kind of sad it is. It was a harder watch than when I was in 5th grade and this kid in my class walks up to me and he goes, hey, you ever see 2 Girls, 1 Cup? I was never the same. This scene kind of is the pinnacle of Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. We know Rocky is going to beat him in the end, otherwise that would just be depression. But he doesn't really have any character outside of just being, like I said, the next bad guy. Of course, that is until Creed 2. Damn, do they just give this guy so much depth. Pay attention, woke Hollywood. This is how you do a reboot character. Don't know why I said woke Hollywood, not relevant, I just wanted to say it. We learned that after the events of Rocky IV, he lost everything. He lost the respect of his country, his peers, his wife left him, and he was just kicked out of his country, really just having nothing. He turned all his energy to training with his son so that he could become an awesome fighter and he could get kind of his life back.
I lose everything. Country, respect, life.
Movie, why are you making me feel bad for the blonde robot guy? He killed Apollo. Not only does it not stop there, we get more info for the Dragos as the movie goes on, and I'm so glad we do. Once Victor wins round 1 and they start to get some attention from his ex-wife, from other people in their community, you can see that Ivan's kind of cool with getting all the attention from all the snakes, But Victor's not so much. Victor clearly has some more complicated emotions being around all these people that just threw his dad to the curb. It makes the relationships between Ivan, Victor, his ex-wife, just everyone in that community so much more interesting. It humanizes both of these characters to the point at the end of the movie we're happy Adonis wins, but we still feel bad for these guys. Again, this guy, I don't want to feel bad for this guy, but like I do. Do I need therapy? It is such a great moment when Ivan throws in the towel because it shows that not only is he growing as a person, as a character, but he's starting to learn what matters most in life. The whole entire fight, he keeps telling his son to get up and to keep fighting because they have no other choice. If they don't win this fight, they're going to lose everything. They're going to be all alone again, but Ivan throws in the towel to save his son, to save that relationship. He doesn't care anymore about those fake friends, or I guess like wives, ex-wives, moms in this case. It doesn't even feel like the same character. I'm so happy Creed 2 gave this guy some more depth. They didn't have to either, but the movie is so much better for it. It makes the story so much more personal for not only Rocky and Adonis, but for the Drago boys. It makes this movie more interesting, and it makes a rewatch of Rocky IV a lot more interesting too, giving us more context into Ivan and maybe what he was thinking while getting all of this attention. He needed the love and attention from his community, but his community didn't love him, they loved his success, and I think he finally comes to terms with that at the end of Creed 2. Franchise reboots, take notes. You guys have to do this. You don't have to change everything, but give us more context into how certain events from the older movies affected these characters, maybe even these smaller characters going forward. Creed 2 did that with Ivan Drago. They turned this weird, just robot, kind of like political figure into a actually interesting character and villain in Creed 2. Also, Dolph Lundgren's great. I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again, especially in Creed 2. Guy's fantastic. I'm gonna give Ivan Drago a 7.5. This was a different style of villain review. Let me know if you liked it. If not, that's fine too. But I make a new villain review every single Monday, so make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss a single one. Let me know what you think of Ivan Drago in the comments below and who I should review next. And Brooklanders, that's the video.